What's cracking, beefers? Before I get started, look at how nice that stage shot looks. Welcome back to another video from your boy Polish Beef Patty. It's not a prep update video, but it is a physique update video. We are 3 weeks post show, so I thought I would get into it and show you guys what my physique is looking like just 3 weeks after nationals. So let's get into it. Currently my weight is sitting at 93 to 94 kilograms, so only up 3 to 4 kilograms post nationals, which I'm super happy with. Didn't go too overboard, still enjoying myself with new foods and snacking just a little bit, but I'm really happy with it because after last year's show I put on 13 kilograms in about 2-3 days, which was crazy water retention and edema. So I'm happy that this time around I'm kind of just sitting at a normal rate of gain. I am in a recovery phase, so not pushing it too hard for now. But yeah, feeling good. Lines are still there, sort of. Striations are still kind of sort of there too with a pump. But yeah, feeling good overall, and just will slowly keep increasing food and slowly keep increasing weight from here. My sleep is slowly getting better. I am sleeping a lot better and more throughout the night. I'm still waking up early, but that's okay. I don't mind that because it allows me to do my faster cardio. It also allows me to get stuff ready before I actually start my day and go to work. So kind of enjoying it. Yeah, it's not too bad. In the gym, my strength is going up and I started a new split. I'm following the X-Frame training guide from J3 University, and so far so good. I'm going to keep this, they're 8-week blocks, so gonna stick to this for now, and if anything needs to be added or changed, I will change that later on, but for now, so far so good. But let's get into the pics. So as you can see here, the lines aren't as deep, I'm not as striated. This is post-pump, so post-workout. But yeah, as you can see, fullness is slowly coming back. I am getting a bit more round and not as striated, but that's okay. It's post-show. I don't really want to stay crazy lean. It's time to build muscle, not lose fat. So yeah, really happy with how this is looking so far. So my abs are still kind of there. I've lost my bottom 2 abs, but that's fine. This was a push session, so and it was like later in the day. And as you can see, I've still got veins in my legs. That's just after a regular day of walking. So kind of happy with how everything's like sitting at the moment. Not crazily overweight or not crazily put on too much water where you can't see lines, but really happy with it. And after a pump, I've still got my chest striations. I'm still super vascular throughout my shoulders and my arms, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, just going to keep progressing slowly and see where this goes. In the back, as you can see, not a walnut butt anymore, but I've still kind of got a striated glutes. Hamstring tie-ins are still kind of there. But yeah, as you guys saw in my prep update videos, like it was the last thing to come in were my hamstrings and the last thing to separate were my hamstrings, and now it was the first thing to go. But I'm okay with that. Christmas tree is still there, slowly getting more round and more full, which I'm really happy with, and just gonna slowly progress from here. So yeah, super vascular, chest still striated, abs still kind of there, and yeah, really happy with where everything is sitting so far. So like I said, roundness and fullness is there. So it's like I'm slowly getting more round and more full. My vacuum still sucks, but I will be working on that, and hopefully next time I step on stage I have a way better vacuum, and that I can actually train my transverse abdominis to be able to suck in a lot harder than what I did previously. So the judges' feedback that I got from nationals was that my upper body is not big enough. It needs to come up. So really focusing on building like the chest, the lats, the shoulders, and the arms. And so far so good. Like it could just be the fullness, but I feel like my arms are just a little bit bigger. So that could just be the water retention, like water coming back into the body and not being super depleted like I was for show. But so far so good. Still my favorite shot. You can see the hamstring drop there. The glute to hamstring tie-in is still kind of there. Calves looking nice, chest super pumped because it was post push, and yeah, feeling pretty happy about this package overall. Like being 3 weeks out post show, so not too bad. As you can see, the back is still kind of there, and now I understand what the judges were saying. Like my back was nice and defined, but it's just not wide enough. So I do need to bring up the width of my back to kind of create more of a V taper. So yeah, this training block I'm focusing on my chest, but I'll get into training in a bit. But then the next training block will be focusing on my back. I'll get into my training in a sec, but yeah, so far so good. Like I said, abs are still kind of there. Obviously, like I am eating a lot more food now, and I am snacking a little bit, kind of enjoying myself along the way. So the bottom abs aren't there, but everything else kind of is. But yeah, like it's not too much to stress or to worry about. I'm pretty happy with it. And last but not least, classic 3/4 Arnold. Yeah, still kind of there. As you can see, like the stomach fold in the side. But it is what it is. It is post show. I'm not crazy lean. It's not meant to look like crazy. But yeah, overall, just happy with where my physique is sitting at the moment, being 3 weeks out post show. And yeah, ready to kind of still rest and recover for the next 3 to 4 weeks. And then from there, we're going to go into off season. So I will get more fluffy, and I will start losing more lines. I'm going to try to stay as lean as possible. But yeah, I really need to grow. So kind of just see what happens week on week. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. So my macros, I found my new maintenance calories, but like I said, I still am snacking and still am enjoying food. I'm going out for food a bit more now as well, just kind of ease my mind. But my rough calories are about 4,200 on training days, and then about 2,700 on non-training days. I'm prioritizing my carbs over my proteins, as carbs are protein sparing, so I am doing a carb cycling diet. And I've added in 1 high day per week. I didn't do that for the first 3 weeks, but I started it this week. And that high day that I ran perfectly. I only woke up like 100 grams heavier the next day post that high day. So really good, really happy about that. So clearly that means that I can kind of push my high days a bit more to make sure that the glycogen is going into the muscle and repairing that muscle post workout. So gonna play around with it. Like you guys know, I'm my own coach, so doing everything by myself, kind of no guidance, just kind of going off what I read and what I learn on YouTube and on forums and stuff like that. But yeah, so far so good. I'm trying not to go too heavy on like the cheats and the snacks, but if I do feel like something, I am getting it. And yeah, so far, like I'm not crazy hungry, even on like my non-training days, when my food is lower and it's basically not like, it's not a lot of carbs. I'm not really hungry. I'm still moving around. I'm still getting my steps in. I'm still doing my faster cardio on every single day. But I'm not really hungry on those days. Like I'm pushing food and like I'm feeling pretty good. Like if I'm hungry, I eat, but majority of the time I can make it that 2.5, 3 hours until my next meal. And yeah, feeling really good about where I'm sitting with food at the moment. And the only scary thing is that at the moment, because I am sitting on 4,200 calories roughly, my off season probably will get pretty high. So that's kind of what I'm worried about. But hopefully the low days in off season will just help like my stomach relax and help me be able to get through those super high days of like 7,000 calories. But we'll see where it goes and we'll see what happens when we actually get there. But for now, feeling pretty good. I'm enjoying different types of food. So instead of chicken breast, I'm buying like a full chicken and kind of incorporating thigh and breast into it. Beef mince is back on the program. I'm having salmon on my low days, which is great. Great source of omega-3s and like EFAs, and it just tastes really good. Yeah, feeling really good so far about the food, and just playing it by ear. Like probably will start increasing food again slowly, kind of week on week. I'm just going to increase food if my weight kind of stays the same, and then go from there. So my training, like I said, it is a new split. So like you can see here, I've incorporated an extra rest day. The reasoning for that is not because of overtraining or anything like that. I just wanted to try something new. So you've got pull A, legs, then rest, then a chest focus push, then rest after that chest focus push, then pull B, shoulder focus push, and then another rest day. So the reason for the rest day in between the chest focus push session is because, like I said, the judges said I need to bring up my upper body. So also, like I mentioned, this training block of 8 weeks, I'm focusing on building up my chest. So that's why I've put it in between 2 rest days. I run my high day on that chest focus push day, which allows me to push. So I like deplete, then run the high day, and then kind of deplete the next day to even out my body weight. Even on my rest day, post that high day, I'm still having carbs at the beginning of the day to help the glycogen store into the muscle. And then, yeah, other than that, it's just medium carb days on my training days. And then on rest days, it's low carb, pretty low carb. But yeah, so far so good. The training split itself is pretty nice. Check out my Instagram because I have posted a few videos of what the training split is. So yeah, if you want to know more, check out my Instagram, Polish Beef Patty. You know where to find me. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'm still keeping faster cardio in. I'm only doing treadmill. I'm not on the stepper or anything like that. So roughly about 30 minutes on the treadmill every morning. Great way to start my day, clear my head before I get anything done. And yeah, feeling pretty good about everything overall. So my thoughts and plans are to take it easy with food, but still enjoy myself. Like I said, like if I feel like snacking, I'm going to snack. If I feel like going out to dinner, I'm going to go out to dinner. Really enjoy the new split. So far, like I said, it's pretty good. But I'm going to change things if needed. I'm going to focus on trying to stay kind of lean, not really focus on the scale weight, but more of a look. And so far, it's going pretty well. I've got another 3 to 4 weeks of recovery, like I mentioned before I go into an off season. But at the moment, like I'm just kind of playing it by ear, and yeah, just going with the flow, and it's working out pretty well. Pretty happy with everything. So yeah, just gonna keep going with this until either I stop progressing, or I get bored, or something like that. Then things will start changing. But for now, everything's working pretty good. Before I sign off, I do have a couple special announcements to make. First off, I am now a partnered affiliate with Powerhouse Supplements. So I do have a discount code. The discount code is Patrick10, which you guys will see on the screen here. That's my code. And yeah, so all my supplements will now be from Powerhouse Supplements. Be sure to go check them out and use code Patrick10 if you did want to get a 10% discount on your restocking of supplements. The great thing about them is that they've got a huge number of brands that they sell under one roof. So whether you like Optimum Nutrition, or they've got Evogen, they've got stuff from America like Animal and Evogen. They've got stuff from Australia, Red Dragon, Factored, and all those, all kind of different brands, Inspired, Faction Labs, Rise, all of that. So anything you need, Powerhouse Supplements has it, and I got a code for you to save 10% off your next order. The awesome thing is even if there's a sale on, chuck that code on and it adds it to the sale. Second special announcement is Rare Genetics. As you can see, I'm wearing their tee now. They reached out to me and hooked me up with some of their clothes. So shout out to Rare Genetics. Really soft. This is their oversized tee. So really soft tee. And I wore their jersey tank yesterday at the gym. So, and I posted it on Instagram. So be sure to check out my Instagram to see how that looks. But I'll just show you guys this tee. So as you can see on the back, it's got their logo, it's got their emblem. Really nice fit, nice and oversized. Feels pretty good. Super soft, great material. So thanks to Rare Genetics for hooking me up with some of their pieces, and you'll see more on my Instagram about what pieces they have and what they offer. And I am working on a code for you guys to have for their upcoming drops and to save some money. But for now, that's it for the Physique update. I'm not sure when I'll be making another one of these because not really much is going to change. Maybe when I jump into off season, or before I jump into off season, I'll make another one of these to see kind of where I'm sitting at, to show you guys where I'm sitting at before we start getting big and fat. But for now, that's it. Thanks guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. More content is coming, not like Physique update content, but I'm still going to do the vlogs. So be sure to be subscribed, and yeah, be ready for some more different content instead of just prep update stuff, because we're out of prep. But thank you guys so much. Share this video with your friends and your family. And once again, peace out, beefers. Catch you in the next one.